Cool. Oops. Right, what we got here then? Valk's Cry, Blackstones, memory frags. Ooh, sharps and hards. Yes, we will open that. Where's my contract? Ah, transaction made. That's just what we need. That's good. That's really good. Oops. Why won't it let me go up there? So these are worth getting for 7 loyalties. Totally worth. Why the hell is YouTube emailing me telling me that I'm live? I know I'm live, I'm doing it. Anyway, whatevs. Let's come out of that. Right now, what am I doing? What am I doing? Someone tell me what I'm doing. Processing. Heating. And I'm going to take 3 of them. 6 of them. I'm going to squidge them together. Another big squidge machine. Ball of squidgeness. Right, there we go. Let's have a look at what should we enhance. What has got the best Jura? Shoes, maybe. I'm getting a notification of that. Okay. I think I want to do my helmet more than I want to do my shoes. We'll do the helmet. That's what I want to do. Right, so I've already tried 3 on this morning and it failed, which is really annoying. Right, let's do this. I don't know why I'm hesitating. Frig it. Come on. 36% chance. Boom, there we go. That's what we're talking about. I'm not going to do the other ones that I've built up some fail stacks. So, yeah, pleased with that. So the question is what to do, what to do. Kind of feel like I should have a carrot here. Am I being dim? No, I can't see any carrots. No carrots. Which is strange, I'm sure I put a carrot in. Can't have used them all, surely. The hell are these? Wait, where did that go? I'm being dim-eyed. There's got to be a carrot there somewhere. Why can't I see a carrot? Did I not just literally buy 5 carrots? What the hell? Wait, what?
You should be aware that you can only ride one map.
Carrot. 5. Confirm. What the sh... Oh, is it just not... Right, okay. That might be it. Oh wait, there they are. Dirt. Huh. Yeah, look. Carrots. Use it. Got lots of them now. 64. Splendid. Right. Let's see, where do we want to go? I think I know where I want to go. I think I want to go here. Don't just love the run. Let's do this also manually, I think. Man, I'm so tired today. So bloody tired. We have arrived. I was tempted to use that buff, but I don't know if I'm going to be here long enough. Oh, hey guy. Where did you get your gear? As in the gear I'm wearing now? Like... So the Black Abyssal, that's part of a quest. You can do that in Medaya when you get to level 55. The rest of it was just kind of picked up, bought or crafted. I mean, Grunel's pretty... It's not like super rare, but it's a bit tricky to get your hands on sometimes because it's in demand. But you know, if you kind of set out to get it, you'll get it. I mean, like a pre-order might take a couple of days, and the weekend is pretty good for getting pre-orders. So certainly, you know, put a pre-order on if you've got the cash. And finally, let me just feed my pets. We've got the Asula gear. So these were found at various places. So you have your rings and earrings. I think I found at Helms. So let me get rid of these and I'll just check for you. Right, so the rings are definitely found at Helms. Oh yeah, so rings and earrings at Helms, and belt at Elric Shrine, and necklace at the abandoned iron mine. So they probably take about a day's worth of grinding to find them all. You know, you might get them sooner if you're lucky, but on average that's probably what it looks like. Yeah, sure. Just give me a second, and I'll find somewhere safe to log into the map, and I'll show you where to go. Which towns do you know? Are familiar with? Are you kind of like hanging around Velia and Heidel? Or have you found a different town to kind of call home, as it were? Sorry, these guys are pretty relentless. Right. I think I'm safe here. Okay, right, so you're likely to be sort of around sort of Velia or Heidel or at a push Calphion here. So those are kind of like your, just as a point of reference, those are those three cities. Now if you wanted to get the Asula, this one here is Helm's Post. So you're going to go here and you kind of like want to grind around this area here. It's not so much this area, but like over this side of things. You can go around in circles here just constantly, and that'll get you your rings and your earrings. A little bit further to the east, you got Elric Shrine here. So there's that there. And then for your necklace, you want to be coming all the way over here to the abandoned iron mine. So let me show you the map there. That's near Altanova. So sorry about all the bookmarks. I've got specific things there, but there's the abandoned iron mine. So there, and there, and there. So there's a few accessories. Now, if you wanting to get the Black Abyssal weapon, then you need to be in Altanova, and you got to do a quest chain. You got to be level 55 in order to do that. What I'd probably say is, if you are like in Velia, for example, and you're not ready to get to level 55 yet, if you come up here to this guy, there's a big giant kind of guy here, but stood against this wall right here, there's a guy who sells weapons, and for 250,000 silver you'll get what's known as an Ornella weapon. That's a pretty good weapon to have, depending on what stage you are. If you've been doing the quests, you might have like a Delphad weapon or something, but if not, if you're just using kind of the basic quest items, then maybe consider getting an Ornella. It'll show you if you hover over it and press the square button whether it's worth upgrading or not, because you're able to see the accuracy and the AP ranges. So that's a good weapon to have if you're not level 55 yet, and it might help you push through. But I'm assuming that you're doing the quests and you probably like got maybe a Bastia or something. Now in terms of the Grunel stuff, so you get that at different places. So you get a few bits of Grunel here, so you can get like armor at mains, and you get some Grunel around Sausons and Schultz. Now I would probably stay clear of these areas at level 53. There's quite a high AP requirement, so this one's recommending 100 to 180. My AP is 140 and it's pretty tricky, so I'd probably say stay clear of that. Let me have a look. What else have we got? In terms of crafting as well. So, in order to craft, it's quite a. I'll try and give you the in a nutshell version, but you basically. What we're going to do is invest contribution in, say, like an armor workshop, and then it'll allow you to pick the armor that you want. So say like Grunel for instance, and then it shows you the ingredients. So you need brass and tough hide, blackstone powder and black crystal. So you can get these from investing in mining nodes, these from crushing crystals, these from skinning things like pigs, and these from smelting zinc and copper together. You can get the zinc and copper from mines as well. So that's pretty much it. Then you assign a worker to it and it just dumps it into your storage. So that's the TLDR of how to get the kit. Other options as well is do you know what? I totally forgot one option as well. There's the marketplace, but also there's a guy right here, okay, and he's a blacksmith and he'll sell you the armor, but it's really, really expensive, like nearly like $1 million a piece. But there's like an amnesty game where you can basically talk to him and do like a kind of a weird sort of kind of mini quest, as it were. It's a bit daft. It's difficult to fail it, to be honest with you. But anyway, you build up your amnesty and they'll sell you some pieces of Grunel for a lower price. So that's an option as well. It might be your best option if you can be bothered investing the energy into the game. So what energy quest are you referring to? Oh, right, okay, yeah. So that's something you probably shouldn't necessarily focus on as like a primary objective, but if you really want to do it, then you need to be looking for question marks on the map. So those are NPCs that you've not yet spoke to. All you need to do is find the little grey or silver question marks, just go up to them, talk to the NPC, it'll give you a sentence and say continue. So talk to as many of those as you can, and then your knowledge will grow. Also, fighting different mobs when you get when you fought them, it'll give you a grade, and then eventually it'll go up to like grade S, when you've got the full knowledge on them. And learning about different mobs like that will give you a lot of energy. Let me just show you something in a second once I get rid of all these. Hang on, let me just go to a place that's a little bit safer. Right. So, the armor. Who is the guy? Sells it is good. Oh, is the loot from drops better? So, in terms of like the armor quality is exactly the same. It doesn't matter. It's just a case of if you're looking for it from a drop, it's going to take you longer to get it. But it's free and you'll get XP while you're doing it. There's a chance that it'll drop with an enhancement level on it already, but don't rely on it. Getting it from the armor guy, it's basically instant, essentially. If you wanted to pay the full price for it, or if you want to invest a little bit of time into doing the Amnesty game, then that's pretty simple and straightforward, and you can get it for something like maybe like 90,000 silver or something. So you'll be able to get a full set of Grunel for maybe like an hour's worth of time investment, if that, and a few 100,000 silver. So I'd just say follow the main quest. So you see these Black Spirit sort of emblems. If you just follow those on the main story, so you got the main one there, and if you just go through these, then you'll level up just naturally. So it's worth doing those. You get a lot of XP for it. Right, so what I wanted to show you as well is so this is your knowledge, right? So you've got your different areas of knowledge, and all the knowledge gives you energy. So like in your ecology, for instance, these are all your beasts, and once you've learnt about the different things, then you'll get. So that says 1 out of 2, right? So I've earned 1 energy out of a possible 2, and what that means is you've got to discover all of these different creatures. So these ones you don't know what they are, but then these are ones that you've met around the world. So it's just a case of like figuring out which ones these are. So if it's a new to a creature which is new to you, then it's likely that it's one of these, and you just got to fight it until you get a particular grade of it. So like this one, for instance, Grey Wolf is a C. These are C, and then I've got like S's for these. So these are the ones I've killed the most of. And then also, if you go to character as well. So if you look at these, again, these are the people that are around the different towns. So residents of Velia, for example, I've spoke to everybody except 2, and I just need to go find those guys and speak to them, and I'll get another energy. So you can go through all of these. Now, if you want to find out where they are and who they are, you can go to, let me just find the website. I think it's Black Desert Codex. Let me just do a quick search. Alright, so actually if you go to blackdesertonline.fandom.com and then search for residents of Velia, for example, it'll give you a list of all the different things within the different people within the that section of knowledge. And if you click on the NPC, it'll take you to a link to the BDO Codex, and then that'll take you to a location on the exact map. So it's a bit of a long-winded way of actually getting there, but you'll if you're getting stuck, just look it up and it'll tell you exactly where it is, and you'll be able to acquire that knowledge. So if you press down and L2, it'll bring up your quests, and then if you press L1 and R1, it'll switch between your ongoing, your main, and your suggested. So if you go across to the middle one, the main, and then you'll see your story quests. So if you just pick the top one off the list, or if you go in to see your Black Spirit, he often gives you a quest. So this one, so as you can see, like, these are the quests at the main storyline, which I've got on the go at the moment. And I think this is the quest that you're doing, the World of Knowledge. So as you can see, my knowledge isn't at that 100 point mark either. There's no particular rush to do it. I mean, it's really good to have that 100 energy because it'll allow you to do gathering and such for a bit longer. But I'm not in any hurry personally. Just trying to find something on Netflix. Right, back to grinding. If you have any more questions, just feel free to stop by and ask away. Always happy to help. What bow do you have? Okay, so... Oh, is it the Kaya staff in Calfian? The one that you rent out for contribution points? That's a really good weapon to have. So yeah, the Kaya staff will probably see you through until you get the Black Abyssal weapon. Other than that, you've got the Ornella or the Ultimate Bastia staff. So those are your two other options. But yeah, your Kaya, which, assuming that you've picked up from... Where is it? Ah, this guy here. How the hell did I end up in Rumbling Land? Oh wait. Where am I? Ah. Right, so your Black Abyssal is this one. So that's the stats on it, and this is the one that you get through a quest at level 55. So if you look halfway down the description, so how to obtain reward for suggested quest level 55 King of the Arena. So that's like the last one. But if you look down the list of quests, which will be under the suggested, right? If you go down to like around here, it's not. I've done it, so it's not showing on there, but it's around this area. It'll say, I think it says level 55 Medaya, and then it'll say black AB ... So if you just accept that and go through the quest line, I actually did a video on like a rough overview of the weapon, but not actually how to do the quest, but it tells you how to start it. Where the hell have I gone? I have totally not paid any attention to where. What the shit? I do not want to be here. I had gone the wrong way. I'm glad to hear it. I'm pleased I could help. Once you get all of your armour, what you want to do is start looking at using your black stones to enhance it. So just to kind of get like used to the feel of enhancing, just take your weapon to not your weapon, so your armour to level 5. Do that on all of them, and then that'll give you a nice boost of your stats. After that, there's a chance that you'll fail to enhance and start to decrease your durability. But if you certainly start by getting your stuff up to, I think it's level, can't remember if it's level 5 or level 6, but take it up to the max level with 100% chance of success. So it's pretty easy actually to use the armor stones. Let me just get to a safe place and I'll show you. Okay, so all you want to do is just like go to your armor stone and just select it, just press X on it to go into it, and then you'll take a piece of gear. So for example, these Drunal gloves, and then you select your black stones again, and then probably best to skip enhancement because that's really boring to watch, and all you do is you just go through and pressing square to enhance, and you can take it up to +5 with no risk of it failing. Excuse me. And that'll increase the stats. So yeah, once you get to, from going from 5 to 6, I think it's like a 70% chance, and then the chance goes down and down and down. But each time that you fail with the chance, with the upgrade, it increases the chance that you'll do it next time. It's called Failstacking, but I mean, don't worry too much about that. Just get your gear upgraded to level 5 first, and then worry about Failstacking. It's kind of like, it seems overwhelming, but it's not. It's just something you got to get used to, and just be prepared for a lot of frustration, because it's all random and it does whatever it wants, and it can cause you a lot of stress. So yeah, just focus on getting the level 5 first, and then think about that later. In fact, I suppose what I could do is I can sack off this grinding and show you kind of what I mean by fail stacking. So you have to give me like 2 or 3 minutes to get across to Altinova. I didn't play Xbox at launch, so I can't say if they were available or not, so the level of the horse doesn't change the speed, it's the tier of the horse. So if you've got a low tier horse, then it'll run slower. Also, if you're auto-pathing, so this is the speed of auto-path, it's a lot slower. But if you actually do it manually by pushing forward on the left thumbstick and holding in the left trigger, it'll actually run a lot faster. So as long as you're able to concentrate on it, then it's certainly the best way to get around. Okay, so if you got the pre-order one, I think that's probably a tier 5 horse. So it should be able to run as fast as mine. I think you just probably auto-pathing it and not actually making it run. I'm not a horse expert though, so take everything I say with a pinch of salt. Right, so right, okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm gonna aim to get my boots to pry. Okay. Now, the way I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna build fail stacks, because let me just show you. If I get the boots and I stick them in, so the chance of success is 11.76%, right? Which is pretty crap. 1 in 10, and as you can see, I've only got 2 of the concentrated magical stones. So it doesn't really give me much opportunity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build fail stacks using this piece of armor. So what we do is we just put in the piece of armor, put in the black stones, which has got an 8% chance of failure, right? So what I'm going to be doing is just trying to reduce that percentage chance as much as I can. So all I'm going to do is literally enhance over and over and over again, right? Until it's like out of durability. What gear would I suggest for the witch? So this is what I'm running. So I've got the Black Abyssal Staff, full Grunel set, Bronze Dagger, and full Azula set. So I am still fail stacking. I just need to grab some other things. I always get lost in Alternova. Right, so while you're building fail stacks, every time you fail, your durability on your item decreases, and that's the max durability. You can't just repair it like normal. What you got to do is recover the max durability. So basically, you grab a piece of the armor that you're fail stacking against, and you grab a component of the same type, and basically then what you do is you recover max durability. It destroys the item, so I'm going to basically lose 5 pieces of Grunel here, just like that. And then this will allow us to start fail stacking again. It doesn't matter about the actual durability, it's the max durability that we're actually going against. So grab that, grab the stones. As you can see there, you see where it says 2 in yellow? So that's my enhancement chance. So each time that goes up, it increases the chance that it will be successful. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm just enhancing it to build up those stacks, right? Because those are persistent. You'll see in a second. So what we can do as well is we can enhance against durability, and that decreases the chance. So you can see that there I've got 6.4% chance of success there. So lower chance is better in this case. Ideally, if I had this on 14 plus 14, that would make it a hell of a lot easier, but I'm just kind of low on black stones, so I'm sort of essentially gambling. So I'm looking to build this right up. Okay. Just need to grab another 5 pieces of armor. What class are you? Which? Yeah. Why did you go down the Algerian route? Because like with your Grunel, you're getting with a four set effects of plus 7 AP. There are cheaper ways of getting your armor to plus 15. So you can use Reblath armor, which you can buy from the vendor in Velia. Because you can just like literally buy that over and over and over and over again. But one of the problems with Reblath is you can't enhance against durability. So you've always got a higher chance of getting the a successful thing with Reblath. And the other thing is, right now you can't reduce the level of the gear easily. You have to have like a negative karma alt in order to reduce it from 15 to 14, because essentially when you've got the armor to 15, it's basically useless. No one will want to buy it from you, so you basically have to start again from zero. Whereas Grunel, it's expensive, but at the end of the day, I can sell this and it'll be worth, in fact, let me just see, so plus 12 right now. I can sell it on the market for 6.8 million at full durability. So it's not bad. When you have like a plus 15, for example, let me just grab. Let me just check central marketplace. Armor. Grunel. So like a plus 15 Grunel goes for 12.9 million. So it's you know, you're not going to recover all the money that you've spent, but you will recover some of it. And ultimately, you know, you focused on getting the you know, your fail stacks up so you can get your armor and weapons upgraded. Right, just give me. Nope, not that one. I don't know how many pearls I've got. Right, so I'm just recovering max durability again, but this time I'm doing it using Artisan's Memory. So before I spent 5 pieces to get 50 durability, so what I can do here is use Artisan's Memory and it recovers 40 of it. So I can actually just use 2 and I get more out of it than I did with 5 previously. So that's probably about maybe like $1 worth of pay to win, I guess. Guess, you know, like the orange chess piece. My 3 pieces of product just to clarify my next. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say you are pretty far ahead for PlayStation. Well done. It does sound like you've got a decent setup there, to be honest with you. I can't really criticise it. I was just kind of more curious than anything else. I'd probably say like you might want to focus on getting some boss gear, and like make sure you're attending like Zaka and Karanda to get your Zaka and Dandelion weapon. Oh, see you, Ferhat. Nice to see you. I'm going to still keep enhancing this gear though. If anyone wants to stick around and watch me, then that'd be pretty cool. So I'm going to keep explaining it for the sake of the video. Right, where was I? So, yeah, enhancing. The problem I'm faced with right now on PS4 is the limit of Blackstones. I don't want to have to be going from 0 to 15 over and over and over again. So I'm finding different ways to spread the... I mean, it all comes with a cost. I'm trying to like spread that cost over different avenues. Sadly, it's going to have to be a monetary avenue in some cases, but it is what it is. I got these pels for free with the pre-order, so... Right, so... Hands against durability. Yeah, RNG sucks ass. I think I used all my RNG luck when I was making a Karanda video, and it was the second time I'd actually visited Karanda, and I was just sort of filming for the sake of the video, and then I thought, yeah, I've got enough footage, I'll go and shoot a magic missile. So I probably did like attacked it like 5 times or whatever. So it was the first time, I think, or maybe the second time I've actually attacked Karanda, and I got a dandy. So I was like super lucky, and it was so unfair, and I felt a bit bad because I knew I was leaving Xbox for PlayStation, so I've essentially took that away from somebody else who could have got that instead of me, perhaps. But you know, whatevs. With the latent auras, that it's pretty guaranteed that you're going to get that, you know, Dandy and Zaka at some point. It's just a case of being persistent with it. Right, anyway, let's carry on enhancing. So what's the chances of this? 9.2%, so let's go 14, 15, 16, 18. Oh, I'm getting a bit twitchy now. Oh, that's nice. I think what we should do now is take this and this. So it's only 32% chance, so I'm not 100% sure I want to do that. But then, on the other hand, if I carry on enhancing this, I'm using a lot of blackstones to build the stacks, and if it fails, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start building. I'm gonna try and get to 20. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Oh, oh, gutted. Right. Okay. Durability is going to be... Oh, what? At least it did it early. That's good. Right, so we're at the lowest possible chance now. I'm probably going to need to repair that as well. What are we on? Do this one at a time. I think it's kind of fun to enchant. I mean, it adds a different element to the game, so don't need that. But I know what you're saying about being able to buy it. It would be pretty cool. Right now it's a case of, if you don't enchant it, you're unlikely to get it because there's so few items in the game that are people wanting to sell of that status. So it's a difficult one. You don't want to be waiting around until someone decides they're going to sell it, because the time that they're going to sell it, that means that person's got like something better. People don't just sell like Pry or Duo or whatever just for the sake of it because they need money. It's because there's something else that they've got, and the chances are that if they're selling their armor, it's because they've got much better. If you might have got like Beg's gloves or something and enhanced them, so you're sat there in your Duo gloves that you've purchased, and they're smashing you on the head with their increased gear score. So there are benefits to enhancing, even though there is the stress that goes along with it. But yeah, and the other thing is we've got like nodes coming out this patch, I believe. So there's that. You want to be the place where you're winning PvP. Right, I've got 15 of these left, and we're going to be enhancing against durability. So we've got 2%. Let's try for 20 stacks, which is not possible with 19 stones. Let's just blow them all and see what we get. Yeah, damn it.
Life is luck. There is no such thing as poverty. Whoever gets it first is the owner.
Right.
After looking small, it's the best to prevent troubles from happening.
Right, plus 15. Now I need to see if I've got any black stones. Only the weapon ones. I've got a feeling.
I'm the Marketplace Director, Lisa Duncan.
Right. Have I sold anything? First question. Yes, I have. Good. This is helpful. I hate the way it flicks back up to the top. It's really annoying. Tell me if I put the stuff in the wallet into my inventory. Right, almost there, and then we can start enhancing.
What are you looking for? People will start getting suspicious if you don't.
And there we go. There's the black stones we need. Right, come on, give me some bad luck. Right, there we go. We have 20 there. So now, let's see. What is the chance? What is the chance? So it's 35% chance. I just don't want to waste. What do you want to do? Just risk it. Fuck it. Right, okay. That is probably as close as I'm going to probably get. So I could blow these two on this, and probability is in my favor, but this is Black Desert, so here's hoping. In fact, I'm going to turn the enhancement animations off just for dramatic effect. Right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, enhance. And I'm getting so dramatic over pry, but get in there. There we go. Right. Yeah, so there we go. All pry armor. Now that was just pry, just imagine what I'd be like going for friggin' pen. Yeah. So I'm pleased at that. I'm not about to start smashing together my accessories though. Right. So yeah. Let's stick some crap back into storage. Right, let's have a look. So I've got... I thought I would have more of them. Oh, nice, I've got more Valk's Cry. That's good. Oh, I could have extracted from that. Freaking hell. I just need more zinc, I think. Oh, actually, I've got a decent amount. I could probably make another 5 to 10 pieces of Grunel anyway, so that's pretty cool. I can't be bothered to do it now though. What time are we on? 24. Right, I think as it's nearly midnight, might be a good opportunity for me to feck off to bed and get an early start on this, I think. Yeah. Right, I'm going to head over to mains again and switch over to my alt for reasons. So if anyone wants to ask me anything, then please speak up now before I kill the stream. Why is it disconnected? Stupid thing. Cheers, Cable Dog. I appreciate you stopping by and chatting with me. It's always nice to have people to chat to when you're streaming. There's nothing worse than streaming to no one. So yeah, thank you, and hopefully I'll see you around in future streams.